Massive match as South Melbourne try to win for the first time this season after drawing at the Veneto Club on Monday night. And for the Thunder, they are attempting to bounce back from an opening night of the season defeat where they went down 3-1 against the Bentley Greens. Dandenong City 4-2 against Murray United. They were 2-1 down though, so Murray, after being beaten 6-0 by Moreland City last week, have come back and made it a lot more difficult this afternoon. Ooh, through the left side, Epifano cutting it across into the area. Elmazovsky, not a convincing clearance. It falls to Brennan. Andy Brennan able to put it across the keeper and open the scoring for South Melbourne. Great run from Epifano through the left side. And when the ball fell to Brennan, he was able to steer his way through the traffic and in just the 5th minute, make it South Melbourne 1, Dandenong Thunder 0.
Oh, too easy dispossessed was the right fullback for Dandenong Thunder. It's Chris Dibb, just too slow on the ball. Just the ball taken off him. Andy Brennan, no mistake, 1-0. I'm not even sure if he knew he was playing.
Well, we hope that he'll be able to make an impact, at least as far as South Melbourne are concerned.
Comments.
Ball in the penalty area. Lujic on the turn. It's 2 for South. Well, they weren't able to stop Miloš Lujic there. Too much space in the penalty area. Wheeling onto his right foot and burying it in the bottom left corner. 2-0 after just 12.5 minutes. Miloš Lujic, who had so many issues in front of the target at the Veneto Club last week, no such problems tonight. And it is already South Melbourne off to a flying start. Matthew McNamara, it's 2-0.
What about Woolsey Rangers? The alarm bells there if they lose.
Ball into the area, and well, Lujic just over his head. You suspect that would have been 3-0 if he'd made contact.
I'd say, yeah, 600 or so.
I was a little bit...
We happy so far with the numbers?
I was a little bit disappointed with the crowd at Oakley last night. I guess it was up against the Melbourne Derby, but that only drew 20,000 of its own. As Miller is able to win the ball off Madafri, plays it to Monopoulos, and he goes to ground.
Oh, no.
Oh, the penalty's given.
Oh, no.
Monopoulos made the most of the contact and fell over in the penalty area. South Melbourne will go to the spot for a 3-0 lead. Chris Dibb is arguing his case, but it's a penalty kick. It's Epifano's penalty, and it's 3 for South Melbourne. 3 in just 21 minutes. And Nick Epifano goes over to celebrate with a mate in the stands as South Melbourne are already out of sight and Thunder are needing a miracle.
Well, they certainly are. I don't know what to say. I don't want to have anyone. It's 21 minutes, Taylor.
They couldn't score a fourth, could they? Epifano. Oh, free header for Inzidis. And it's a superb save from Sadakovsky. Christos Inzidis nearly had his first NPL goal. And Sermon Sadakovsky rises to parry it over the bar. That was a bullet header. So another corner for Epifano, and they need to do better here. The Thunder defence, the corner to the far post. Konstantinidis first header. Lujic saved again by Sadakovsky, and this time it's hooked away. His defence able to finally wake up and help him out, but the goalkeeper to thank for keeping the score at only 3-0. Ismaili. And it's back to Barnes, but there are a lot of blue shirts between him and goal. Catherine in the pocket, he goes to ground.
Turn the mic up.
You can hear the home fans and their thoughts. It looked like it was contact from Inzidis. And coach and fans alike are furious.
When I compare the two incidents, they're very, very similar.
High ball, Thunder looking for a way back into the match. It's going to be lobbed into the path of Barnes. Inzidis guarding him. And now the shot from Galanopoulos had no real power behind it.
You dismissed me pretty quickly.
I did, but mainly because whenever the ball hits the back of the net, you just want to call the goal and then get to the ramifications in the aftermath. Andy Brennan, edge of the penalty area. Oh, flashing it over the bar. It was a cross that turned into a shot. This is his fourth season, or third season now.
Have they won it yet?
No, they haven't. Ball through the right side. Andy Brennan trying to chase it down at the byline. Oh, fresh air swing. And he's going to play it to Epifano. This would really be the knockout punch. It's turned in at the far post. Epifano lays off the assist from Monopoulos. And South Melbourne are 4-0 up in the 35th minute. Lee Monopoulos barely a goal celebration after arriving for the tap-in, mainly due to the hard work of Nick Epifano.
Well, Let's see this corner first.
Brandon Barnes in swinging corner and headed away by Constantinides. Markellis looked like a handball. Referee allows it to continue. Markellis, and it's curving into the arms of Keegan Coulter. Just not enough placement. 3 games in a row, so they've obviously started.
And Altona East Phoenix.
Hard times?
Yes, very much so.
Brandon Barnes running through the right side of the box. This could be a Barnes special, and it's held on to by Keegan Coulter down to his left. Absolutely steaming.
Who votes on that?
The coaches. So it's Eurovision. Another nutmeg coming out here. Epifano's got to be careful because he's really rustling the jimmies. Here's Lujic. He's in one-on-one, and it's a good save from Sadakovsky. 1 minute of additional time at the end of the first half. Markellis' corner. And Thunder players get in each other's way, and it's parried away. The shot was coming in from Ismaili. Good save by Coulter. And now offside down at the byline for Markellis. But it's another shot on target. There have been a few in this half of the Thunder. They just haven't been able to really test Keegan Coulter in goal. Gee, it really knocked the stuffing out of everyone, and even the South fans. They weren't too chirpy, just happy that their team had been able to find their shooting boots this week.
Yeah, they weren't saying much at all either.
Here's Barnes catching, Inzitas in possession, but he was going from a very tight angle, wrong side for a left footer, and Keegan Coulter had the angles covered.
Yeah, certainly wasn't too much talk at half-time. Very, very quiet from both the defence. Great ball from Jawadi. And
it's found its way to Lujic. He's in a wrestle here, trying to find his way into the penalty area, brought to ground, penalty kick.
Oh!
And the decision goes against Hamish Miller. And what's the decision in addition from Jack Morgan? Will there be cards? No, just...
He's pulled a yellow out. No, it's yellow.
It is.
The yellow came out.
Seeking to boost their goal difference early in the season. It's Lujic off a short run-up and scoring. Very nearly came to a halt in his penalty build-up, but he was able to put it low to the right side. And even though Sermon Sadakovsky went the right way, he just didn't get close enough to the ball. It's 5-0.
3-1 was the score.
Down to 10 men for a lot of it.
And that third goal came when? The 93rd minute, or 90 odd minutes. So they were competitive for a long time. It's a big sweeping ball.
Epifano brings the ball down top of the box and fires well over the bar.
Partner for the...
Iki Jawadi coming off here for Luke Pavlu, as we expected.
Viewing on the hill.
And they have great food at St Albans.
They do, that's correct. Some good range of beers. Big TV, with the footy on when you're bored.
Menopoulos plays it to Miller, and he's being guarded closely by his brother, Hamish Miller. Now Matthew Miller spins back into the box. Brennan's header. Oh, totally loose. Menopoulos able to just lose the defenders and stroke the ball back into the net for 6. And it was a cushioned header right into his path, but he almost made the defenders disappear. Such was the quality of his first touch.
It was a great header. I was wondering what he was doing, but then I saw Menopoulos pop up, bring it down, put it at the back of the net. 6-0. And can you hear the comments, Theo? Turn the lights off.
Well, it's pretty dim, the lighting here. The request to be subbed has obviously been heeded instantly. Minitel comes on for Menopoulos rather than for Brennan. Yeah, true, but Steve Pandalidis and Tom Matthews was their centre-back pairing last night. Yeah,
that's still good.
Brandon Barnes, a long ball over the top, and it's going to be met by Galanopoulos. It's just over the bar.
Yeah, that will be.
Who do you, as we see the corner into the near post, flicked on by Miller, straight into the arms of Sadakovsky. Anyway, Andy Brennan's coming off, and Josh Hodes, the youngster, is coming on, so he'll get a chance to show what he can do. Being part of this team, the excitement of winning promotion last year, given away from a corner, and now South Melbourne. This is where they might spark to life. Norton early ball, Epifano against Akello. And Akello, oh, it's deflected into the path of Norton. He's trying to keep possession. It's run to the byline and turned in.
Oh, my God.
For number 7. South Melbourne score again.
How's he scored? Sorry.
They are eating it up here. I think it's Matthew Fascini who arrived from right back. He got to the byline and scored from an almost impossible angle. Desperate attempt to keep it from going over the line on the goal line was not successful. And it is 7-0. Steamrolling from South Melbourne. The over-under set by Matthew McNamara at the start of the second half was 7.5. South Melbourne need one more for the over. Pellizzeri needs 12 minutes of defence to hold out for the under, but South want more goals.
Penalty.
And it's going to be their third penalty of the night. Fashini fouled by Okello. And the South fans, who have been rather reserved and conservative to this point of the night, are now hooping it up behind the nets. Does he mix it up this time for his hat-trick? It's Lujic. It's in the back of the net. Keeper went the right way again. He's got his spot, Lujic, though. He was able to just power it with enough. A hat-trick for Lujic. And South Melbourne, with 10 minutes to go, have scored 8. And this is now...
Look at the people here.
This is now national news territory. Hodes, loose touch. Brandon Barnes winning it off him. Now Samuel Catherine cuts it in. Zeus Galanopoulos will shoot from distance and send it wide left. Thunder have been beaten 8-0 here tonight. Their goal difference for the season is already -10. Kingston, of course, came
Where's
out.
Sarah going?
Sadakovsky's come out of his line and he's conceded a foul.
And he's off. He's
off.
off.
Oh, no. Oh, no. It's a keeper red for Sermon Sadakovsky for the foul on Minitel.
No, they've made 3 subs. No one can't come on.
They've made 3 subs. There's still 5 minutes plus stoppage to go.
No.
And for the second week in a row, Dandenong Thunder's keeper has been sent off. And you...
Well, we don't like to disclose who we go to dinner, mate. Not to the public. But are we on?
Yeah, okay.
All right, we're on. Dinner this week.
Miller.
The day's been shifted back 1 day, hasn't it? Now?
Well, the big one's on Monday. Here's Fashini going for a double, and it's
Vets.
held by Kakari.
And
makes
the
the
crowd
save.
goes wild.
Well, even the South fans are applauding him. Oh, not tonight.
Oh, not tonight. There's 11 of them.
Don't forget the 3 subs. Norton, ball over the top.
Eppa. This could drag the game out.
South Melbourne could have a 9th here. Epifano.
Yes!
He scored.
Oh, dinner. And take your time getting it back, boys.
Matthew McNamara cheering on air. It's going to go beyond 2 minutes. How about we call this a
draw?
A draw?
It's a draw. Epifano.
Oh, you've saved yourself dinner.
For Eppa, he's saved me.
9-0.
What if Jack blows the whistle now while everyone's waiting?
For Dandenong Thunder will be from kickoff. Barnes has a shot. Hooks it out for a goal kick, and that's full time. Full time at the end of 9-0. And I tell you what, when Dandenong Thunder got promoted to NPL Victoria, these are not the sort of nights that they had in mind. Just an extraordinary result. South Melbourne's goal difference will be disappearing off into the stratosphere.